Once upon a time in a little village, there was a kind-hearted girl named Little Red Riding Hood. She wore a vibrant red cloak made by her grandmother. One day, her mother packed a basket with delicious treats and asked her to deliver it to her sick grandmother, who lived deep in the enchanted forest. Before leaving, her mother warned her to stay on the path and avoid talking to strangers. As Little Red Riding Hood skipped along the forest path, she admired the beautiful flowers and listened to the songs of the birds. Suddenly, she encountered a cunning wolf who greeted her with a friendly smile. The wolf had been watching Little Red Riding Hood from the shadows, and he concocted a plan to get his paws on the basket of treats. "Where are you going, dear girl?" asked the wolf in a sweet voice. "I'm going to visit my grandmother who is sick and lives in the cottage beyond the forest," she replied innocently. "What a kind granddaughter you are. Why not pick some flowers for your grandmother to cheer her up?" suggested the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood thought it was a wonderful idea and wandered off the path to gather a bouquet of wildflowers. While she was distracted, the wolf dashed to the grandmother's cottage. When he arrived, he knocked on the door and disguised his voice to sound like Little Red Riding Hood. "Grandmother, it's me, Little Red Riding Hood. I brought you some treats." The grandmother, sensing something was off, cautiously opened the door. The wolf quickly pounced, but with a flick of her wrist, the grandmother revealed a magical wand. She wasn't just any grandmother, she was a wise and powerful sorceress. With a swift spell, she trapped the wolf in a shimmering cage of light. Moments later, Little Red Riding Hood arrived at the cottage with her bouquet. She was surprised to see the wolf trapped and her grandmother holding a wand. "Grandmother, what happened?" she exclaimed. The grandmother explained the wolf's wicked plan and how she had used magic to capture him. "Remember, child, the forest is full of wonders but also dangers. Always stay on your path." With the wolf safely contained, Little Red Riding Hood spent a lovely afternoon with her grandmother. They enjoyed the treats and shared stories, knowing that kindness and courage had prevailed over trickery. And so, Little Red Riding Hood's magical adventure ended happily, with the lesson that staying true to oneself and heeding wise advice can overcome even the most cunning of plots.